And welcome back to the Kiosk Presents. The job market is changing. What careers we can expect in the future are changing. And joining us today is Michael Norris to give us an idea of how things are changing throughout the global job market. Thank you so much for joining us today, Michael.
Well, I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
All right. Now, what can you tell us about what's actually changing for the most part in the workplace? What's driving the changes to the workplace?
Well, you know, the workplace has always been an ever-changing environment. And today there's approximately 100 million Americans working full-time. And 30% of those people feel like, they're really, not contributing. In fact, it costs business about $550 billion in lost time productivity because the workforce isn't engaged. They're not excited about what they're doing. And the future, we can't afford those kind of productivity losses. And as employers of any kind, whether you're in nonprofit, you're in hospitals, you're in education, it doesn't matter. As long as you're looking to seek talent, and we're all going to compete for talent, you're going to have to become a company that is going to provide a workplace experience that really kind of addresses a 5-generational workforce. I mean, we've never had that in the history of our workforce before. 5 generations of people, all with different attitudes about what they expect from work. Now, Sodexo, being a quality of life service company, it has its finger on the pulse because we have the advantage of working for 6,000 clients. So we see what some of these trends are going to be and where we want to go. So we can help people and produce this report for anyone who's interested in the kind of jobs of the future, what kind of an experience you're going to have, because in reality, people want to go to work and they feel what they're doing makes a difference. And they want to go to work and feel like who they work for is a good company. And that's more important than it's ever been before. So it's important that we help any employer compete for the right talent and then treat that workforce, because recruiting talent's one thing, retaining it is a whole nother subject. And in the future, the type of jobs that we're going to need are going to take more educated individuals, and once you attract those people, you've got to retain them.
Yeah, definitely, because they can go to any company they feel will be better for them or that will make them happier overall.
Well, that's absolutely correct. And, the diverse workforce that we have today versus generational and in many other ways is one that you're going to have to find out what their tastes are, what they like, what they're going to experience, what they consider to be quality of work life. And you're going to have to adjust to that as an employer. You're going to want to, because the talent that you're going to be able to attract and retain is going to contribute to your overall productivity in the workplace.
What are some of the new job titles that we're going to be seeing in relation to keeping employees happy and in order to attract new employees that are very desirable?
Well, the world problems that exist today, and they're going to continue to get, broader and bigger, are going to help develop a kind of jobs that are going to come along. And the passions individuals feel around wanting to fill those kind of jobs will follow. But you're going to have a lot more jobs in the technology sector, and you're going to have a lot more jobs in green sectors. People that are going to want to protect the environment while producing products and services that contribute dramatically to what they want to do. You're going to have investment counselors in the financial field that are going to teach people how to recognize opportunities and move faster than they've ever had to before to invest in technology that's going to make a difference and then be involved in that from the very beginning. You're going to have jobs that are going to be office concierge, where people are going to come to work part-time and work from home part-time or somewhere else entirely. But when they're there, they've got to feel comfortable and part of the family. So those kind of jobs will help people find restaurants, take clients to dinner, do all kinds of different products and services while you're at work. So it doesn't matter which field you're in, certainly from healthcare to HR to finance. All of them are going to be really about what is the workplace experience and how do I take my education, apply it to the jobs necessary, and then feel good about where I'm working.
All right. For business owners or even employees who want to find out more information about the types of jobs that are coming out and generally how to find a happier employment, is there any resources they can reach out to?
Well, obviously, what I would suggest first is they download our 2014 Workplace Trend Report, and they can do that at sodexousa.com. Parents will find it particularly fascinating, students and anyone else, I think, because it points to some pretty exciting job titles and careers for the future.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Michael, for joining us here on the Kiosk Presents. Hopefully people look into the future of the job market and so they can make some changes now so that they're ready for it when it comes.
Thank you for having us today.